What we gonna do now? Reduce, reuse, resource, recycle. Go. It's the time. Recycle. The time. Recycle. Yeah. Come on. Oh yeah. Everybody, listen up now. I know you're feeling the love now. Hey, everybody say, yeah. Come on.
We have a great yard waste recycling program in the city of Schenectady that the majority of our residents participate in. These bags, these biodegradable yard waste bags, would be what a resident would want to utilize if they wanted to get rid of grass clippings or leaves or maybe some vegetation out of their gardens. So the smaller vegetation materials, they would place in these biodegradable paper yard waste bags, place them out for collection on their regular weekly collection, and our yard waste trucks would come and pick them up.
What is considered contamination in these bags?
Animal feces. If you have a pet and you pick up after your pet, you would want to place animal feces in the trash. Okay. Also, we don't want residents to place dirt, rocks, sod, that type of material in these bags either. Again, they would become very heavy, and it's really limited to yard waste, leaves, your grass clippings, that type of material would go in these bags.
So what else is considered yard waste?
Well, people may have branches that come down in their yards. This is an example of how to properly prepare branches that you may want to dispose of. Again, these branches are less than 3 inches in diameter, as you can see. They're cut in about 4-foot lengths and tied into a bundle that's easy for one man to lift. This would be an acceptable way of producing your branches for us to be able to collect from you on a weekly basis. There's some examples of some yard waste material that we would not collect. These much larger chunks of wood are not something that we can throw into our trucks without causing damage to the equipment. People with larger logs would have to either bring these materials to the county's compost facility out on Hetzeltown Road themselves or figure out another way of disposing of them. They wouldn't be considered acceptable in our program.
What about metal items such as this, Carl?
Beyond yard waste and tin, plastic, and glass containers and paper products, we also recycle bulk metal. On collection days, you may see where people place refrigerators, hot water heaters, stoves, air conditioners, or smaller metal items, for example, like we have here. All of that is collected by a separate truck, and it all is recycled. The city recycles several hundred tons of this material each year. That would be placed out again on your regular weekly collection day. You would place these materials out. A separate truck, it's a lift gate truck, would come and pick up these metal items, and they're brought to a separate facility where they again are recycled.
What about car parts?
Car parts are acceptable again as long as they're 100% metal. We're talking about 100% metal objects. So if you had for example, a car seat is not a 100% metal object, that would not be acceptable in our metal stream.
Carl, appliances left for the curb, is there anything special that we need to do with those?
Refrigerators, you certainly would want to remove the door from the refrigerator. It is a requirement. There have been examples in the past where children have been trapped inside of those appliances. So for safety reasons, we would certainly want the door to be removed. That would be a requirement before they're placed to the curb. Beyond that, you can place metal objects to the curb and we will collect them on your regular scheduled collection day.
Carl, bigger bulky items such as maybe a sofa bed, what are we supposed to do with that?
We do pick up bulk waste as well. Mattresses, box springs, couches, chairs, furniture are placed in with your trash. We collect that with trash. If you had a hide-a-bed sofa, I'm glad you asked that question because a lot of people really don't know there is a bit of a difference. A hide-a-bed sofa has a metal frame within it. If you've ever had to pick one up and carry it, they are built to last. We cannot place that item in our truck until the resident has removed the metal spring assembly. That metal spring assembly would be picked up by the metals truck. The mattress and the remaining portion of the sofa bed would be picked up by the trash truck. So with sofa beds, sofa sleepers, you do want to remove that metal insert. It also makes it a lot lighter for you to be able to carry to the curb. We will pick up the metal separately and the sofa with the waste collection.
Carl, we've covered all of our recyclable materials, so I'm assuming that everything else would just go in the trash?
Almost everything. I'd like to take the time to review some items that we do not collect curbside.